Welcome back, Hang 8. Let's do it. I love this level. Do you know what I love about this level? The music. The music of the entire game is just stunning. It really is. Oh, it's gone. Oh no. However will I make it across? But yeah, I really love the music of this game. The thing I love about the music is, like, you recognize it. You will remember it. It is extremely memorable. And I think that's a huge selling point with it. Now, there is a timer down there, which I will explain later, because it's pointless in this playthrough because I've already been too slow. And I'm also going for boxes. But basically, screw it, I'll explain it now. Basically, you want to beat the level within that time limit. Once you do that, you actually get a gem. A gem will appear, which is convenient and stuff. I can't remember how it works, but I believe there is a way to manipulate the timer through the bonus room. I think it's something like you go into the bonus room, die instantly, and then the timer reverts back to its original form. So it's like, however long it gives you, like a minute and 5 seconds, I think. It reverts back to a minute and 5. I think that's how it works. Because you left the level and you re-entered, basically. However, if you die at any point, the timer does disappear. So, don't die, basically. But because we collected the blue gem earlier, we now have this blue platform, which wouldn't be here had we not collected it. And it is basically, as you can tell, the music has become a lot more intense because this is the super bonus area, which is much harder, as you can clearly see, due to me dying. I'm very proud of myself right now. Also, if you die and you've done the bonus room, it counts the stuff you've done in the bonus room, even if the checkpoint before it, yeah, if the checkpoint before it was already. Yeah, if the checkpoint was before... So if I collect a box right in front of the checkpoint, I die, that box won't count as being broken. But the bonus areas are exceptions. Whoa, look at that! The world is just black. Oh, that's why the camera pans like that. In certain levels, it can't... That's how the textures work. I've always wondered that. Okay, hear me out here. Right, okay, so, with this game, I feel like I should explain. Naughty Dog found a way to literally times the amount you could put on a PlayStation disc by 4. That is an extreme amount. Now, I was always trying to figure out how they did it, because it's just, like, the game looks stunning. And they also shared their secrets with Insomniac, which is why Spyro looks so good as well. Because they were very closely linked. I believe some of the same people worked on it. But I've always wondered how they've done it, because obviously, like, it's quite an extensive thing, because like it's literally timesing the polygon count by 4. By 4. That's a lot. Like, how do you manage that when it wasn't done, when it had never been done before? But that's it. They found a way of basically not loading the level by having the camera positioned in such a way that you can't see beyond where it's not loaded. That is genuinely brilliant. At least, I mean, I assume that's how it's done, because it makes sense now that I've seen it. But, yeah. I've always wondered about over there. Can you ever get over there? Because, I mean, there's 2 piranhas there with literally nothing. To my knowledge, at least. There's nothing. But is it possible to get over there? Like, it's one of those things where I would love to try it out, but if I screwed up once, I have to go through the entire bonus section. It's one of those things I'd rather do on an emulator, because save states and whatnot. But, yeah, that's fascinating to me. I love that. Anyway, without that bonus room, we would not be able to get all the boxes, and it would be impossible to get the gem. So if you want to get one of the gems in this level, you have to have the blue gem first. Something this game does do is it tells you how many boxes you have collected. However, what it doesn't do is it doesn't tell you how many there are in the level. You don't find that out until the end, like so. So, like, well, actually no. If you didn't have all the boxes, which I will demonstrate. Actually, no, I won't be able to demonstrate because I'm getting the secondary gem will be replacing it. Basically, it would have a box counter at the end, and it would say how many you have out of how many there are. And to that end, basically, you can't tell specifically until the end. But in Crash 3 at the top, it will say blah blah out of blah blah, so it's much more helpful.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Okay. We're back in there because, you know, we know how to get the next gem. Remember? We have to race against time and get this gem. So I basically have to make sure I beat the entire level without dying. Simple enough-ish. I'm also not going to pick up that checkpoint because I don't trust it. Okay, you get way more than 1 minute 5 seconds. I can't remember how much time you actually got. I think it might be 1:15. But I cannot remember, so I might be wrong about that. I'm not going to get that for obvious reasons. I'm really scared right now, because all it takes is one very slight... Oh, okay, let's position ourselves. Okay, that was slightly terrifying. I think the most terrifying thing about this is the fact that it's the D-pad, which I'm fine with using the D-pad. I love the D-pad. In fact, I couldn't play with analog for a long time, so I was so used to it. Now, pay attention, because you'll be able to see a hand. Oh, no, I haven't done. I wasn't quick enough. Sometimes you can see a hand literally, like, bring down a gem and then take it away. I don't know if it's supposed to suggest that it's Brio's hand. If it is supposed to suggest that, it doesn't really make sense, because one, we're collecting them for him because he hasn't got them, and also, why doesn't he just give, if it is him, why doesn't he just give it to us? But yeah. Yeah. Oh crap! I didn't get the image. I'll get the image after this level. In fairness, getting the image is quite simple. I just enter the level and leave. But the pits. The pits. I like this level. This level's good. It used to annoy me as a kid because I could never do well against it. Now I'm gonna show off this guy. If you spin him, do you see that? Okay, I didn't do it right, but do you see how when I span him, it propelled me backwards, and obviously that ended up being my demise. If you time it right and you spin him at the back of him, it will actually propel you forwards, and it's helpful in speedruns. I'll see if I can pull it off. Yeah, there you go. See, I got a little boost forward. It's the little things. I don't know if I'll be able to clear this walkthrough in this video. Maybe. It's possible. Because the last 2 levels are fairly straightforward. There are no gimmicks, no repeating them, no having to go through them. So, you know, it's entirely possible. Now, you may have seen just there's a split path. Basically, you want to go to a certain point and get a box, and I want to say it's the checkpoint. Oh, Christ, you came back. And then you want to go back and go down the other path, because the other path is the main way to go. I'm terrified. I can't remember if there was a jump or not. I don't think there was. Oh, yes, there was. Okay. Good job I jumped and was paying attention, and I have good reflexes and stuff. Because that could have killed me. But hey, I'm alive. That's all that matters right now. Yeah, the main way you want to go is, like, you want to go to the right a little bit, and then you want to go down this path, because this is where most of the boxes are, and also this handy thing. Like, half the path has, like, there's like 2 boxes as you saw, then there was the checkpoint, then the rest of the path is blank except for the final section, which you can you can backtrack a little bit anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I just can't remember quite where stuff is. Hey look, lives. I think... Shite. was gonna say, I think that's everything. And I should have just went forward thinking it was everything, because, yeah. Now, I don't know if you've noticed or not, I haven't pointed it out yet, but if you look at the bird, half of it is part robot. And that would be why that would be Brio's work, and that is why they're after you. Same with these, see, they're half robot. Yeah, by the way, you can't jump over it. Yeah, they're half robot, which is why they're after you, because Brio has manipulated them. Right, go forward this time. Don't try anything silly. It reminds me of Mother 3 a little bit, actually. I love the speedrunning trick with spinning. It's just so clever. By the way, what you're supposed to do here, and what I haven't been doing, is you're supposed to kill all these things, all these rats, and then that comes out for you to jump on. I just spin jump because it works just as well. Ah, these crates. You can't spin them, you can't jump on them, you have to body slam them. Which I quite like. It's actually surprising. The first time I played this, I figured that out instantly, which, looking back over, is surprising, because it's not actually obvious that you have to do that, to be fair. The game doesn't really tell you about them. Now, something else I didn't mention about the 10 Wumpa boxes. If you jump on them once, go away, and then come back, they will break instantly. So, yeah, that can fool you the first time. It has fooled me before. How it works in Crash 3 though is the 10 Wumpas, they give you 2 at a time, so they only require 5 breaks or bounces on them, which is much more convenient, I must say. Do you see it just drop down? There you go, I got them all. Good for me. No, really, good for me, because that was slightly difficult. But yay! Right, let's not forget, I need to get the image, because images and stuff. And then I'll go back into Hang 8 and get that image as well. Has it got the bird in the background? No. No, it does not. Not quite. Hang 8, there it is. There you go, there's the image for Hang 8. That looks awesome. I don't know what that purple line at the bottom of it is, though. Interesting. Anyway. Right, let's go into Crash Dash. Yeah, why not? Let's actually finish this warp room. We're not at 15 minutes in the video yet, so, you know, 2 more levels. Ah, here we go. Do you remember in Crash 1 we were chased by boulders? Do you remember how in every Let's Play I'm interrupted? Anyway, do you remember how in Crash 1 we were chased by boulders? Well, yeah, that is back. So, get used to it. Now, the mines do not kill you, they just slow you down. And I will demonstrate when I see one. Like so, there you go. It propels you forward and you pause a little bit. You can get away from it, obviously, but it's designed primarily to slow you down. So, I've never seen that before. I was actually running backwards, or I was going to run backwards, and then it decided to roll me forward into the checkpoint. I've never actually rolled into the checkpoint before. It's something I've always wanted to do, but I didn't know if it was possible. Now I know. God, the amount of boost you get from letting go of the run button when you spin, it's insane. That's such a cool trick. Who the hell discovered that, though? Because it's such a specific thing. I mean, it's easy to accidentally do, but you probably wouldn't notice or think anything of it. Yes! Just gonna make sure that definitely explodes. Oh, crap. I forgot about this. Oh, no! Well, I saw that coming. Oh, help me. Okay, that worked. I think that was all of them. Really hope so. That was ever so slightly terrifying. I'm just going to show it for the sake of showing it. I love Crash's death in this. Some of the death animations are pretty awesome. I might show some of them off purely just because they're fun. But... oh dear. I'm very worried right now. I'm not nearly far ahead enough. Shit! By the way, I say I'm not nearly far ahead enough because I need to get ahead of it for a very specific set of boxes. Which problem is, I don't remember this level well enough. I don't remember this. There it is. No, 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 no. Oh no! I hate these boxes. You have to get so far ahead of it so that you can spin the boxes, obviously, because it wastes. Fucking god! Because it wastes time. But more specifically, you can't be too close to the fence when you spin it because the spin animation is slightly larger than the. Oh my god! Spin animation is slightly larger than the Crash's normal animation, wider more specifically, for obvious reasons, and therefore spinning it will, you need to be further away because spinning it will kill you. Also, when you spin, I feel like I should explain why I am dying somewhat. When you spin, Crash doesn't jump straight away. Ah! Is that all of them? I hope so. Yes, it is. Okay. Ah, yeah, when you spin, you can't jump instantly. There is a few frame delays, so if you press the button during the frames you can't spin, you'll just die for obvious reasons. So, yay.
Listen up. We are not without enemies. Some of them you may even recognize. Although they cannot harm you inside this warp room, they can attack you on your way to the next one. To get to the next warp room, use the platform that appears in the center of the room. Good luck.
Okay. First off, I'm going to go in here. Take a look at my beautiful thing. Oh, that's really cool, actually. But yes, let's going up. How did he become a professor? I think what happened, I think the story behind this is like he's in a straitjacket, as you can tell, and he didn't really become a professor. He's in a straitjacket, and he genuinely thinks he's a professor. And he's almost reformed, but I believe that because he's trying to kill you, because you didn't help make him better, I believe, like, the point of it is he's turning more insane with each blow again. Good place to stand on the final one. VT! You're pretty much safe on VT. But there's Rip Roo dead. You crazy psychopath.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise. Crash, I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to come.
I love how, like, Polar there was just like, soon the planets are going to align, like, the world will be destroyed. The planets are going to align. I've been looking for you everywhere. He basically detects when someone's lying. That's my guess. Oh, look at him. Pretty. Very pretty. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I will see you next time where we're going to start this world.